Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. My name's Lyndon. In this video we're going to be looking at a Kirk Whalum lick. We're going to take the lick round in all 12 keys for tenor and alto saxophone in a practice like me way. We're going to have a look at the construction of the lick first so that we can transpose that into any key if we want to. And I've written all of this construction understanding down on a sheet that I've made available as a free download for you, a free PDF download for you. We're going to have a look at the app, which is a SessionBand app, all about Kirk Whalum. It's got hundreds of Kirk Whalum licks on there, which is absolutely fantastic. So we'll be having a look at that as well. When we do the lick, I'm going to be using the SessionBand backing track, but what I've done is I've actually spoken to SessionBand and said, would it be all right if I make an MP3 that people could download of this backing track? So just in case people haven't got the app or they haven't got an iPad, that they'd still be able to use it. And they said yes. And they also said that they love my channel and they love what I'm doing. So get in, go me. I can't believe it. I'm absolutely over the moon. So that's what we're going to be doing. We'll take this lick round in all 12 keys. Practicing licks in all 12 keys is just the smart thing to do. It gives you language. It's a fantastic practice. You can use this at jam sessions and in your band or just use it. It's just so useful and practical. It's such a great way of practicing. So first of all, Kirk Whalum. Kirk Whalum has played the most listened to sax solo of all time on planet Earth, because he was the sax player in Whitney Houston's band when she recorded I Will Always Love You, which is I think it's sold billions of copies, right? It's just done so fabulously well. And Kirk Whalum played the solo on that, and he was in Whitney Houston's band for 7 years. He's also played with Luther Vandross and Bob James, and he's just operating at the highest possible level. And actually I've done a little bit of research just watching some interviews on YouTube with Kirk Whalum, and I've got to say what a lovely human being he is as well. He comes across as somebody, I've never met him and I would love to, by the way, but he comes across as somebody who wants to spread love through saxophone playing, and I'm all for that. I think he's absolutely gorgeous. You should definitely check him out. He's a lovely person. He's been nominated for 12 Grammy Awards and he's won 1 Grammy Award, which is just phenomenal. I have no Grammy Awards, I can tell you. So he's just operating at the very top of the saxophone world. He really is. And there's a fantastic app which you can get, which is called Soul Jazz SessionBand Soul Jazz Funk Volume 2, and it's all about Kirk Whalum. So Kirk Whalum is exclusively on here, and you can see his picture here of Kirk, and you've got these other fantastic musicians as well, Jeff Gascoigne and Tony Emerton, Tom Crawley on keyboards, and these are the people that have gone up to make these backing tracks on this app. And if you go to if you have a look down the left hand side here, you've got all of these different genres, and in each genre, if I go to Soul Sister and I go create new, you've got Kirk playing these amazing licks. So it's come to D flat minor by default, and if we just make sure that the saxophone, so he's on soprano saxophone here. Nice. Now here's the thing, that if I go to here and I change key into D minor, Kirk will now play another lick for us. So wait until it goes round and it will change into D minor, look. How cool is that? Absolutely fantastic. So nice. And not only that, he will do that in a major key or a dominant seventh, all of these different chords. He will play a different lick in every single different type of chord in all 12 keys. So it's a phenomenally useful resource. Another thing that you've got on here is that you've got a bunch of tenor cadenzas. Now, a cadenza is like an improvised passage or piece. So when a jazz musician, a saxophonist, kind of the lead player might finish a tune like the Autumn Leaves. Have you ever seen like the whole band stops and the saxophone player just goes for it, kind of goes just improvising completely free and just plays and plays and kind of demonstrates their incredible virtuosity. That is a cadenza, and then the band will come in at the back. At the end, if the band do play anything, they'll just kind of hold one chord. And there are these incredible cadenzas that if you go down to cadenzas and you touch Final Curtain, have a listen to these beautiful passages. Have a listen. Wow, man. Wow, it's just so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And all of these are on a PDF download look, and there are 10 pages of this. And I asked SessionBand, would you make that available as a downloadable PDF too? And they said yes. So that's another link, another download for you, are all these fantastic cadenzas. They're just so amazing. What an incredibly useful resource is these SessionBand apps. I absolutely love them. So what I've done is that I have created, if I go open, I've taken their backing tracks and I've created a root movement of going round the cycle of fifths. I'm going round the cycle of fourths actually. So I'm going from C to F to B flat, E flat. I'm going round the cycle anti-clockwise, and I'm going to be doing this on my alto saxophone just because it's a little bit easier to sit and play, but I'm going to put the letter names at the bottom for alto and tenor. And I've selected one of these fantastic Kirk Whalum licks. I absolutely fell in love with this lick. It's so gorgeous. Now let me find it because the example is here in F sharp. So let's just have a listen to the lick. This is the lick we're going to study. If I take it off mute, that would be good. So this is the lick we're going to study. Well, absolutely fantastic. And what I've done is I've actually broken that down, and so that we can work it out and understand exactly what's going on. So here's the lick played on my gorgeous alto saxophone. Absolutely stunning. If I play that again and let's hear it from Kirk. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So this is for alto saxophone in the key of F sharp minor. And if we think about F sharp minor, the easiest way to think about it, it's not the only way to think about it, but we can think about it as the second mode of E major. So the notes would be coming down from there. Then under here, I've written the chord tones. Which is, as you can see, the root, the third, the fifth, the seventh, the ninth, and the 11th. And then our lick is a kind of question and answer type phrase. And what I've done is I've written out the numbers of the notes so that you can transcribe this into any key, or transpose it rather into any key. And I've also made this sheet, as I said, downloadable. So as you can see, the lick is using the first two notes. You could also think about that G sharp as the 9 if you like, but I think it's kind of tidier to think about it as the second. So the first part of the phrase, you could think of it as 1, 2, 1, 2, 5. Then he goes to the 7th, which is a chord tone. He goes back to the C sharp, which is again a chord tone. And then the 9th again, 3, 4, 2, and 7. So those are the numbers of the notes so that we can transcribe this. What a gorgeous lick. Really, really lovely. Right, so let's do it. Once again, I'm going to have all of the notes written out for you at the bottom of the screen. I've also got another sheet here for you, which was transcribed by my son, Charlie Blades, who's studying jazz piano at the Guildhall. So do look out for him because he's going to do something absolutely fantastic. And he's written this out for you. And this is another downloadable sheet that you can have. I'm going to put links in the description below. So let's do it. We're going to start off with at A minor for alto saxophones, but don't worry, I'm going to have the letters at the bottom of the screen. So just to be crystal clear, it's going to go like this. 3, 4, 1. Do da do da da do do dee da boo dee da. Then you. Boo dee do dee do 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 dee da dee da. Then da da do da da boo do dee da dee da. Then you. Boo da do da da boo do dee da dee da. And so on. So let's go for it. Wow, absolutely fantastic. How did you get along with that? What a fantastic way of practicing. Please let me know how you got along with that in the comments below. And remember, you've got this as a free download, this backing track as an MP3 as my gift to you. So I really hope that's useful for you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because that does really help the health of this channel. It makes YouTube push this in front of new people that might get benefit from these videos that I'm making. I really hope you enjoyed that. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, you can. If you've already bought me a coffee, thank you so much. It's really, really greatly appreciated. I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.